This is a short video explaining the power of making extra mortgage payments, the incredible amount of money you can make just by paying a small extra amount with your monthly mortgage payment. Now we're going to explore a typical mortgage taken out a few years ago and see how much money you can get kicked back to you just by paying a little extra monthly. This is a typical mortgage taken out about 5.5 to 6 years ago. A newer mortgage with a similar rate could make you a lot more money, and the reason for this is in the early going, you're only paying a small amount toward the principal each month. Sometimes it's only about $30 that you're paying toward the principal and the rest is all interest. When this is the case, paying another $30 monthly pays a whole other mortgage payment. Now the terms of this particular mortgage is the mortgage amount is $300,000. The length of the mortgage is 30 years. The monthly payment is $1,996. And the interest rate is 7%. This is very typical of a mortgage about 5.5 to 6 years old. Now, of course, interest rates are lower, but the interest on them are low because they're hard to get, and sometimes you can get these mortgages, but you're paying about 7% of points, which is about a $21,000 closing cost. So sometimes you want to explore something else you can do that might work out better for you. Now, how old is the mortgage in terms of how many payments are left? In this mortgage, there are 67 monthly payments that have been made and 293 payments that are left to be paid. So the remaining balance is $280,000. Now here, you've only paid off $20,000 in 5.5 years, so you can see you're paying a very small amount monthly toward the principal. If you pay the mortgage to term, how much will you pay altogether? The total principal and interest paid over the course of this mortgage will be $585,246.05. Of course, $300,000 of that is principal, which means that $285,246.05 is wasted interest money. In other words, it's money not going toward the purchase of anything. It's money going toward the time, paying for the time you need to pay the principal. And it can really be a lot of money just out the window. Now, paying a little extra each month, if you were able to pay $200 more each month, you will pay off the mortgage approximately 5 years sooner and save approximately, well, actually you save precisely $71,382.05 in interest. And that's the interest that you won't have to pay because you'll pay off the mortgage early. So it's a total gain. Another way to look at this is after the mortgage is paid, you will save $1,996 each month. For the next 5 years, you would have been having to make these payments. If you didn't pay the extra, you'd still be paying that almost $2,000 each month, and now you don't have to. So, since the $200 a month is already paid, you'll make $1,996 times 60 payments, or $119,760. Now, actually, that $200 a month is, you have already paid it. So that's why you're actually truly saving $71,000. But the fact now you no longer have to make these payments, in these next 5 years, you're going to realize a profit of $119,760. Now you can calculate any potential savings for any mortgage very easily. You can do it yourself. You can fool around by putting in extra payments, however you want to do it, by visiting the free website earlypayoffcalculator.com, and here you can calculate your mortgages, how much sooner you would pay them off by paying different amounts. You can experiment with it and see how much is the most you can pay, and realize these tremendous savings, sometimes more than $100,000, sometimes $200,000. And here it's just a free website, so you can just do it at your own pace and just kind of fool around with the numbers and see how they work for you.